Okay, so this is going to be my first tutorial on how to install Ubuntu as a virtual machine on a Windows machine. The first thing you'll want to do is go to this website, Trend Sigma, and here you can download the image for installing the virtual machine for the Ubuntu operating system. What you need to do is scroll down here and click this link, Ubuntu 1104.zip. When you click that, it'll ask if you want to save it, so I've already saved it, so I'm just going to cancel this, but you should say OK. It's like a 700 megabyte file, so it might take a while to download. If you want to get a newer version of the Ubuntu operating system, you can click on Newer Images and then go down here, and you'll probably want to use this link, but when you click that, it'll go to another page so you can download it the same way as you could the other version. But I haven't tested this version, so you have been warned. I recommend the other version, 1104, because I've tested it and got everything working on it. So anyway, once that's downloaded, go to your downloads folder, right click and copy it, and you'll probably want to copy it to some folder in your documents directory or somewhere else that you're familiar with. I just put mine in libraries, documents, my OS's, and paste it. Then right click on it and extract it with either the Windows tool or go to 7-zip and extract it if you have that. And that'll take a minute. So in the meantime, there's one other thing you'll need to download, and that is the Oracle VirtualBox software at this link, and the links can be found in the description below the video. So this will allow you to run a virtual machine on top of another operating system, so it's sort of like having a computer within a computer. But what we're going to do is just go down here to the VirtualBox for Windows version. If you're running Windows, if you're running another OS, then use that. But we're just going to click this link and download it, save it. I've already done it, so I'm just going to cancel it. And once that's finished, you can just go to your downloads directory, double click this VirtualBox application, go to Run, say Next, Next, and I'm going to uncheck this because I don't want a icon on my desktop for this. Say Next, Yes. Oh, don't click this unless you've already downloaded Ubuntu. Don't click Next there. Say Install. And this will take a minute. Elevator music. And it should be almost done any day now. Come on. Okay, and we're just going to go ahead and launch it, so keep that checked. Finish. And there it is. I'm just going to close this. You probably won't get this menu, this dialog. Click New up here at the top left to create a new virtual machine, and you want to give it a name, so just give it any name that seems, reasonable. I'm just going to call it my Ubuntu VM, and for the type, this is the type of operating system, just use Linux, then choose Ubuntu in the version, click Next. And here what you're going to do is set how much RAM the virtual machine gets. So if you want to find out how much RAM you have, go to Start, then go to the computer thing, right click that, go to Properties at the bottom, and when that comes up, look right here and it'll show you how much RAM you have. I have 8 gigs, which is plenty. So if you have 8 gigs, you can set the RAM to around 3 or 4 gigs. So that's 3,000, 4,000 megabytes. So I'm just going to set it around 3,000. If you have 4 gigabytes, set it to around 2. If you have 2 gigabytes, set it to around 1. If you have 1 gigabyte of RAM, set it to, probably just leave it at about 300 megabytes. Okay, but just play around with it. If you need more RAM, then adjust it. So anyway, click next. And here you're going to choose this last option here, use an existing virtual hard drive file. And click the little folder icon on the right. And when you click that, you'll need to go find your Ubuntu folder that you extracted right here, and then double click that, go into this directory, and then look for the file that is just called Ubuntu. It doesn't have a -s and then some number. It just says Ubuntu. And choose that one and say open and create. And that's it. That creates your virtual machine. So then you can just go up here and click start, and that should launch the virtual machine. Just click OK on all these warnings that pop up. And time for more elevator music. And now it's loading Ubuntu, as you can see. Should just take it a minute longer here. Okay, so here is Ubuntu any day, right here. And just click login here. And it should log you in automatically as the default user. And here you are, you're in Ubuntu. It's just like any other operating system. You know, you have various programs. You can change the background on the thing. And just choose this nice little cherry background or whatever this thing is here. Looks pretty good. And you have like all the applications and things already installed, most of the things that you'll need. You know, system admin sort of stuff. But in future tutorials, I will show you how to use Linux. So I'll show you terminal commands and some of the applications, etc. That's it for this video. You know, feel free to leave a comment if you want to. That's it. Bye.